Thomas, thank you so much for joining us. Before we start the questions, we really enjoyed watching the training session this morning. We noticed there were official referees and linesmen. Is that what the Premier League do to make it as real as possible?
I would say today was a little bit different because we wanted to play an in-house game, 11 versus 11, and to do that in the best way, where we do no stops. We want referees in because the coaches they're too bad refereeing now. Plus, they also can have focus on the team. So Klaus and I, me as assistant manager, we had one team, and Kevin and Justin had another team, and then we tried to get the tactical bits into it.
Brilliant. So I want to take us back to when you first walked in the door at Brentford. What was your idea of the club at that time?
That's almost 8 years ago, so time literally flies.
Time flies, yeah.
I knew it a bit because there were a Danish sports director and there was a Danish assistant. No, he was not assistant coach. He was like a technical director as well. Some role focus on the football style of football to develop that. So through them, I knew the club a tiny bit. It definitely got under my skin now, 8 years down the line, and I love my job. I'm privileged being in a fantastic club with fantastic people.
I remember Premier League debut against Arsenal. What are your recollections of that amazing day?
It's a day I'll never forget. I will always remember it. One of my top 5 games definitely here with Brentford, and we've been privileged with a lot of great magic moments or evenings. But the intro to the Premier League against a top club like Arsenal, home, also that on the backside of COVID, there were so many things into it. Probably the first stadium in UK with fans more or less or something like that, and then we won and well deserved. That was a dream.
What a night! The Bees have stung the Gunners.
Brentford are renowned for having outstanding recruitment. I'm sure you're involved in that, Thomas, but is that a chore for you, or do you love it, that side of it?
I don't know. I like to try to improve the team. I think it's crucial that it's not me that is in charge of it. So it's Phil Giles, the sports director, Lee Dykes, the technical director, the two of them, and the big recruitment team. They line up all the good players that we're looking at and narrow it down. So there's only a few players I need to look at. Of course, I'm a big part of decide what position we are going to have. Like, is it a centre back, or is it an 8, or is it a winger? And the final decision on the players we want to try to sign is a decision between Phil, Lee, Matthew, our owner, and me. And we try to only take players in where all of us are agreeing on it, which we normally are. And I'm privileged. I think that basically we haven't had a player in I didn't want it. I think that's important.
That's fascinating. I want to just look ahead now to the future, if I may. You've mentioned before just how difficult that top 8 is to break into in the Premier League. I mean, how do you do that? What's the plan for that? I mean, I'm a Palace fan, so, come on, give us some help here.
Yeah, I think did you finish 10 last year? I think you just broke into top 10, yeah. For the first time in 12 years or something like that, yeah. And we did it in our second year in the Premier League, just to let you know. And we finished 9, yeah, no.
Not much I can say for that.
But I think it's a good example because I think Crystal Palace is a great club, a club I've followed for many years. I think they've done brilliant, constantly staying in the Premier League. But how do you break into that top 10 sometimes? I think it's a few things: clear strategy, alignment from top to bottom, a a lot of hard work, and unfortunately you need a bit of money to break in. You don't need as much as the others, because I think if you use it better and are clever, I think you can still get up there. But it is difficult. You know, money talks. It's one season we can finish there, but how do you continually stay up there? That's difficult. The competition is so tough.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Thomas. It's been lovely to chat.
Likewise. Thank you so much.